Walmart CEO Doug McMillon warns of changes that are coming to the mega retailer, store closures, and other updates that are very important, folks. I have a ton of information that I want to bring to you. I got some notes here that I want to share. And thank you again for joining me. Kevin, Kevin, at Kevin247 is my YouTube handle. Or you can just type in Kevin Prepper, and I think it comes up, Kevin Prepper, in YouTube search. Folks, with retail theft rampant, will the new deterrents at Walmart, CVS, and more drive consumers away? Now, we've covered this a few times already, but this is an evolving situation, and we are getting new developments every single day about the changes that retailers are putting in place and that they're implementing that will ultimately, potentially limit the amount of theft and amount of loss and amount of shrink that is hitting these stores left and right. Walmart, Target, Home Depot, some of these grocery stores. You saw baby formula was locked up behind these cases. Folks, we're moving to an age of high theft and even higher security, ultimately destroying and ruining the entire shopping experience, but at the same time pushing these companies to a position and a situation to implement these changes that will limit this, which ultimately mean a reduction of stores. Basically, we're moving online. This is how we gain security. Now, I've already explained to you the challenges of that, where once we get to that point, there will be increased challenges with online and cybersecurity, but we can only work with what we got right now, and that's these stores. Retail shrink or company inventory loss to causes other than sales has risen to an unprecedented level, causing some of the trade's biggest corporations to implement extra in-store anti-theft devices at the risk of losing customers. It's right here. It's right here. There's no question. There's no doubt about it. They know that this is a risk, but it's almost a necessary risk that has to be taken. Now, it is in 2022 National Retail Security Survey. The National Retail Federation declared that non-sales product losses amount to almost $100 billion in the industry. I can tell you right now, folks, granted, Elon Musk is the first human being to ever actually lose $200 billion himself. And I'm sure that hurt. But also, these companies losing $100 billion in shrink and theft, they're not going to sit by and just let that happen, all right? Now, it says here that although retail management has identified several types of shrinkage, such as internal employee theft, operational loss, administrative errors, and return fraud, it is organized retail crime, which has the acronym ORC, that accounts for a large part of the problem. This grander, more coordinated type of shoplifting that has industry leaders taking tougher security stances and paying plenty for them. That this comes at a cost. Someone actually left a comment on a previous video, I think it was a live stream, and they said, how come these stores don't just have police officers around the clock? Well, one, police officers are expensive. Two, if they're all tied up at Walmart, they can't be out patrolling trying to save you. Three, they'd have to be all over the store in order to manage this loss, this shrink, this theft. It's not just occurring at the front door. And more importantly, think about how many stores that think about how many Walmarts and Targets are in like a 15-mile radius. Like, that would be an unbelievable amount of energy and effort put forth towards that. And even if it were possible, although it would create a lot of jobs, even if it were possible, the cost would be outrageous. If you think the prices are high now, get these stores to employ more higher expensive cost of security measures just to sell their products. Folks, man, security, you may want to look at getting into that field, because I can see Walmart saying, hey, we're going to have to let 10,000 of our employees go. Why? Because we're hiring 5,000 security guards. Well, it could be a career change is all I'm saying. Now, when speaking to Forbes in November, the National Retail Federation's Mark Matthews emphasized that the problem is more than an uptick in random shoplifting. Quote unquote, the kind of theft that's mostly happening isn't run-of-the-mill shoplifting, it's organized crime. All right, folks, I'm not going to go through this entire article because it's just going to continuously repeat the same thing over and over again. You guys can check it out if you want. This was on Yahoo, and basically these stores, Walmart, CVS, CVS and Walgreens, they're shutting down stores. Walmart, they're making changes. Target is on the list. Home Depot, the grocery stores too. Every business, every company, every corporation out there is experiencing this loss. Why is this so important now? It is so important now because of the rise of inflation, okay? The recession, the uncertainty and turmoil in our economy and in our job markets that are making it harder for everybody, okay? So not just the people who are resorting to stealing more, but also the companies who are not seeing and realizing the profits that they once were are now saying that we can't just keep sweeping this under the rug, because what was a 1% loss on the books is now a 2% loss on the books, a 3% loss on the books, because our profits and revenues aren't what they once were. They're now taking a much closer look, and they're going to have a more keen eye into everything that makes them money and or loses them money. And that is not only theft, that is employees too, folks. So you know my stance, you know my position on that. If you guys are in those situations, in those positions, and you don't have a backup plan, please prepare a backup plan. Please prepare your emergency cash reserve. Please prepare emergency savings. Please have a resume ready. Please have prospects on the horizon of where you can go if you were to lose your job at a moment's notice, at a drop of a dime. You just come in on a Tuesday and they say, we're letting everybody go. Please have that in order so that you're not put in a real bind, placed behind an 8-ball, painted into a corner between a rock and a hard place. Please make sure you have that ready before you need it. This is what preparation is all about, okay? Now, Walmart asks, Walmart asks double tax customers to bring in receipts for refunds. So this could actually potentially be good news. Now, I haven't actually read this one yet, so I'm reading it for the first time with you guys. But we all know that Walmart has been charging or overcharging customers for mysterious items and double charging in some instances. And hopefully this doesn't get too loud, but I had to turn the AC up because it says my camera's overheating. I'm trying not to let this joker, burn up in my hand while I bring you guys this update. But this says here they're asking customers to bring back. So Topeka, Kansas says Walmart has asked Kansans who received a double tax on their groceries on New Year's Day to bring their receipt back to get a refund. So folks, this is about if you received a double tax, which I didn't even know a double tax was a thing with Walmart. I thought they were only double charging or putting mysterious unknown items on tickets and receipts. So apparently a double tax is a thing. So beware of that. If you've been double taxed, go and check that out, because they're asking for you to bring your receipt for a refund. Perhaps maybe if you were double charged, that could be handled as well. We've got 5 Walmart changes in 2023 that customers will notice a different shopping experience. Now, I know that the changes to security measures is definitely going to be on the list, but ultimately, in my opinion, these are not necessarily all good things. Number 1, text to shop. Text to shop says Walmart officially launched the text to shop feature in December of last year as a way to bring even more convenience to shoppers. The feature, let's see here, it says the feature is connected to your Walmart account, where the company will then keep track of your items and even previously purchased items. More tracking going on. It works like this text the item you need and they will get it added to your cart. There's just more ways of tracking the customers. I told you guys, retargeting, cookies, using AI and technology to think for you, and ultimately they're gonna manipulate this in a certain way. New bag policy. I was about to say technology. The new bag policy is they're going to charge you for bags, up to $4 for bags, because they're not giving away bags in certain states. That's on a previous video. Go check it out. Anti-theft tactics. Again, I told you that was going to be on the list. We talked about that. That's just going to continuously drive prices up. Growing inventory. That was unexpected. The company has decided to amp up its product offerings across multiple sectors: electronics, home goods, beauty items, and 1,400 new toys. Of these new toy offerings, over half are under $50 and several are even under $25. Walmart also added a discount section on its website called Flash Picks. These are daily deals on favorite items, but only last for a limited time. Folks, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a hack here, okay? A little tip, okay? Now, we actually have access to a tool that allows us the ability to easily identify some of the best products to sell on online websites like Shopify, e-commerce, Etsy, Amazon, the list goes on, eBay, even Facebook Marketplace, and different ways that you can sell these products. I'm also showing people how to build out a Shopify store if they want to do that for themselves. Link in the description, join the network, and select the group for Shopify, Build My Shopify. But I just want to give you guys this little tip real quick. Pay attention to the big retailers. Pay attention to the major companies. Walmart is growing their inventory, and the company has decided to amp up its product offerings across multiple sectors: electronics, home goods, beauty items, and 1,400 new toys. So in my opinion, I'm going to be aligning myself in my online stores with just that: electronics, home goods, beauty items, and toys, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, cosmetics, big deal. Cosmetics is a big deal, and if you wanna know why, hit me up. Store of the future, that's number 5. Walmart launched its newly remodeled store, complete with showrooms, revamped digital displays, and Claire's outlet in store. Officials have told multiple outlets that the Beaver Creek location is the store of the future and will be used as a prototype for future Walmart stores. The retailer invested $130 million into 28 stores, including this Beaver Creek upgrade. Much like the store in Springdale, Arkansas, it will include mock bedrooms. Sounds like a little bit of an IKEA approach. Now, this means that shoppers can now physically put together Walmart products to visualize what products might look like in their home. Plus, the new bedroom displays will also have QR codes that customers can scan with their smartphones, taking them directly to the products on Walmart.com. Please pay attention. There will also be digital displays in the electronics system section with more information on some of the products. The digital displays will also be featured in the pet supply area and the baby section. And the new store also added a Claire's outlet inside the store, training employees on how to pierce ears. There are also some structural changes to the store, like new lighting fixtures and relocated sections that offer better paths to shoppers. All right, now you're saying, Kevin, they just spent $130 million on the new store, the store of the future, these prototype stores. Yes, but pay attention to what they're doing. It says here that, I'm gonna read it to you again. It says, this means that shoppers can now physically put together Walmart products to visualize what products might look like in their home. Plus, the new bedroom displays will also have QR codes that customers can scan with their smartphones, taking them directly to the products on Walmart.com. So they're using these stores like this IKEA approach to show you, but then they're using QR codes to take you to the website and take you online for you to order and purchase and have it shipped to you. They're still working on managing this loss and this shrink and this theft issue, while also reducing the employee headcount by having these standalone mock bedrooms with QR codes. Folks, pay attention. Their signs are right here. And also, lastly, Walmart is just hours until Walmart closure. Sparks unique shopping experience for Americans, and it means slash prices for all. So that could be a plus, right? It says here that Bosses closed the Waterworks outlet in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania in November, and items from the store will now be up for grabs in an online auction that started January 3rd. Among the products listed are folding tables, chairs, forklifts, and basketball hoops. Shoppers will be able to bid for items such as stock carts, wheel dollies, paper shredders, and microwaves. Lucky Americans will have to stave off the competition before getting their hands on bargains. So ultimately, these are deals for businesses and companies out there. These are not actual deals for shoppers and consumers. This is just trying to put a positive spin on a negative, of which Walmart had to shut down one of their stores in Pennsylvania. Folks, this is the news. These are the updates. This is what's going on. We need to be paying attention to not only Walmart and CEO Doug McMillon, but to a variety of different sectors and businesses and markets and employments. And as far as what technology and AI and innovations are rolling out that are ultimately going to pave the way for these massive changes that we are all going to see in shopping and retail and purchasing and ordering and jobs too. So folks, please pay attention. Please be aware. Please prepare for this. Again, folks, if you do want to have a conversation about ways that we can work on your personal financial goals, building businesses, investing for beginners, generating additional income streams, working towards building passive income streams, which I actually have to tell you, I got a video that I'm working on that I want to share with you guys about some really important information about passive income, and another YouTube content creator that I came across just the other day, and she revealed something that just blew my mind that I needed to share with you guys. So if y'all want to see that video, drop a comment down below. If there's enough interest, I'll go ahead and make that video and get it out to you guys as quickly as possible. You guys take care, be safe. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.